I was flying it pretty fast too.
Okay, yeah.
I do want to fly it fast just to kind of simulate that aerotow type speed, as opposed to, you know, higher attitudes.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, it very responsive, you know, back and forth. It just, you know, steers around like you would expect it to. And
So it wasn't total dog or?
no, I mean, you could tell there was some leg in it, just
Yeah.
as it's, you know, it's boating around. But
Yeah.
yeah, it did seem to track straight.
Okay.
You know, the just throwing turns into it and putting pitch into it, it behaved fine. I mean,
Okay,
I didn't
cool.
see anything weird with it at all.
Well, that's what we're looking for students.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
yeah.
Totally predictable.
Yeah.
George, you gonna...
I'll just control that. Okay, George, we're back through the control frame.
Oh, you decided to change
I decided to change back because I really want to just check that tendency,
Okay.
how that works, and I'm going to go ahead and do more prone. Beauty, beauty, beauty. Success. Very good. That was great.
That was steady. You were just sitting there just...
Yeah, I just wanted to stay on toe, straight to wheels on the horizon. It was good. That was really outstanding.
That looks so solid. It didn't look like you had to do any corrections. I didn't know if you were doing any.
I was just, you know, I was just doing pitch. I just wanted to hit the pitch to enough to keep the glider down in that kind of that direct to the tow vehicle mode. Let's see.
Ready?
Yep.
Pretty smooth.
It was very smooth. Yeah, I just kept the speed up just to be able to kind of stay down. As you know, I was thinking just keep the wheels on the horizon, sort of thing.
Okay.
You know, which is aerotowing.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was real easy, real smooth.
It's definitely faster than normal, but if you're pulled in, it would be.
What's that?
It's definitely faster than normal, but if you're pulled in, it would be.
Yeah, yeah. And I was, I kind of sensed that, but again, I didn't want to. I was trying to simulate that aerotow speeds, which is hard to do with this because they, you know, it would probably been another 10 to 15 miles an hour at least faster on aerotow because of the.
Well, the winch can go faster.
Right.
No, it's,
I think we'll keep that experiment for later.
Yeah, let's make sure the basics are working.
Yeah. Okay, so here's how I'm going to tow this time.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to kick into my foot stirrup. I'm just going to get that pushed forward. Yeah, we'll just have it there. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to just do this. Okay, we're good.
All right. Yeah. Okay, the winch will keep up with you no matter how fast you go.
Okay.
So you don't have to worry about.
So if I'm pulling speed, the drum is going to increase in speed.
Right, but the tension's going to stay the same.
The tension's going to stay the same. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so.
Okay, cool.
All right.
So if I want to speed up just to
test. So where do you
that.
land down there by the between the two cones down between the.
Down at the far end?
The middle of the far end, or?
Yeah, I'm gonna take it all the way down to there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you released last time, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Beauty. 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 That's how it's done. That was awesome.
It looked to me like you just had your hands
I
down.
just had my hands on the side, pulled a little bit of pitch on the base tube, but not really.
Was it needing to be pushed out a little or no?
Not really, no. I mean, again, for the type of tow that we're wanting to do here, it was pretty much ideal. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I gotta be real careful that I don't run over that white line.
Okay. Yeah. That was easy. That was,
Well, so that I think was very close to an aerotow. It was fast and probably 150 pounds of tension.
and it was no hands. I didn't have to hang on at all. It just tows you perfectly straight. And the reason I think it is because you don't have your feet back here going like this.
Yeah.
Everything is pulling straight forward like that.
And so it's keeping the excess body movements contained. Then, right?
No excess, but as long as your hips are going straight that way, you're going straight that way. It really...
I think this must be speeding up a little bit too, though.
I think it is. I think it is, because I did have to rotate a little bit for launch.
Yeah.
But I would prefer that than having a lot of bar pressure when flying.
Yeah.
So that works really well. I would even say I'd let one of you guys fly it if you wanted.
Really?
Absolutely.
Huh.
It's that easy.
Wow. Mike, do you feel like trying it out? I'm always stuck operating the winch.
I mean, I understand if you didn't, and my only apprehension is that this stuff is a little bit short as far as my releases and lines are. They're a little bit short for this application. I think for aerotowing, Well, and in fact, I think they're still short for aerotowing because normally you would be pulling off the shoulders
Right.
Yeah.
and the keel. So everything is going to shift forward a good 1.5 to 2 feet. So that would be my only instant thought of what would be a
George,
reservation.
because of the speed of that, could you give him a high tow or no?
Oh, I could definitely go high. If I would have let out, I would have gone high.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You were pulling in?
Oh, I was pulling in to, again, simulate what it would be following this line like I would be following an aerotow line.
Yeah.
Where the
Oh.
wheels of the tug are on the horizon and you're climbing with the tug, right?
I thought because I saw your hands, I thought you'd let go, or there was no pressure on the bar.
Well, I did, but you know what? I kind of was fooling you. I was holding on like that. I was pulling like that.
Okay.
But again, I didn't really have to pull too much because the tow line is pulling me forward through the control frame.
Yeah.
And this was just to kind of stabilize it. I wouldn't, maybe I could have gone like that and just let everything go loosey goosey, and it would have towed straight. But I'm not that confident.
Get another 50 flights on it, then.
Yeah, maybe. What do you think? Would you tow me again?
Sure. Well, we can tow it till the sun goes down.
Okay, let's do that again.
So do you want to try a little slower one this time? Or do you just want to keep going fast?
So if I were to slow down, the tension's going to remain the same.
Well, what I do is if I see it climbing, I'll cut it back.
Right. I don't want to climb. I don't need
Okay.
to get this thing up to do the testing we're doing today.
Right. So in other words,
But if we were to,
I kind of see you in that 20-foot range. So if I see you're getting lower, I crank you up, and then if you're getting too high, then I back you off.
yeah, I would say just after the initial breaking of ground, keep it a steady state tension. And then I'll play with the pitch and the roll to kind of maneuver
because you
within.
had about, according to the gauge, probably 150 pounds of tension.
Which is about right. I mean,
Yeah, if you're getting pulled fast by an aerotow, and that winch drum was spinning.
right.
So that was probably a good aerotow simulation.
Yeah. Excellent. That's exactly what we're here for.
Okay, so
That's what I'm here
okay.
for. This is great. Thank you very much, sir. This is
No
really
problem. It's like, well, the more we get out here, the more we learn about our glider too. So
Yeah.
I was just giving you. On a normal flight in this thing, though, would you not use your feet on the control bar, or you would?
Oh yeah.
You would.
Oh yeah. As long as your feet are there, you may as well do something with them, right? So if you can hold pitch with your feet, then it lightens your hands up to be able to roll or do whatever you want to do. I do spend a lot of time. In fact, when Joe Greblo flew this, he was wishing he had bicycle clamps to hook in.
Oh, like twist clamps?
Something just to be able to pull in more, or just even initiate roll control from the base tube. He had a great flight on this thing.
So where did he fly it at?
It's Silmar.
Oh, okay.
I posted a quick little stupid video on my Facebook showing him twirling around up there.
Oh, cool.
And yeah, he had a great flight. Love the way you can just kind of drop into the upright position. It really rotates for him and his landing method, which is the run-in landings.
Yeah.
And the ability to just be completely upright without having the harness push you over is really key for him. And he just took off, and he spends a lot of time flying like in the upright position anyway.
Yeah.
And so when he was, he was real comfortable with that, and then he was able to get back here, and he was doing a lot of flying on the bottom rear wires, because we didn't have the control frame extenders for him. He was flying a Falcon 195 or whatever it is.
Oh, okay.
And
that'd be a big glider for him.
What's that?
That'd be a big glider for him.
Oh, he loves it. He flies around near stall almost all the time.
Okay.
He's just the master of the stall maneuver. Okay.
I thought George was going to keep you lower on that one.
Well, yeah.
Do you need
I
to
let
have
I let it out. I let the bar out to climb a little bit.
Yeah, I thought you were going to stay low, and I was a little bit disappointed when I saw how high you got. I thought, uh-oh, something.
Yeah, I
tension
just
or something.
went ahead. Oh, maybe I did have that wrapped bar. Weird. I just went ahead and let it climb a little bit
Oh,
because
okay,
it seems. I mean, it just seems so benign anyhow.
One has some fun, huh?
Yeah, you know, it's really surprisingly.
It looks like you got a great thing there, Kim. Yeah.
Man, I'm real happy with this, and the response that I've gotten from those that have flown it has been really good. You know, I nobody else has flown this thing but me, except for Joe Greblo, Andy Beam, and their instructor Rob. And Lucian flew it once off George's training hill. That's it.
George, is the brake set?
Come on back.
Sure you didn't want to try one last big high flight, huh?
No, no, I've got to fix the bridle. The bridle needs to be longer on both of these to make me comfortable doing that. Because otherwise, I think it would start hitting me in the head and
Yeah, I think it was too.
creating some other issues that we don't need to deal with today.
So
That was great.
So that time it was. I had to keep cutting the tension back because you're climbing pretty good.
Yeah, yeah, and I
Maybe
just
flying a little slower, maybe, or.
well, I was flying slower. I was
Yeah.
letting it climb a little bit more, just thinking, you know,
Yeah.
it tracks so well, you know, in down low with those speeds. So
Yeah.
play with the rest of the envelope and see what it does.
Yeah.
So that was outstanding, George. Thank you very much.
Okay. Cool.
That really worked well. I would jump on this thing behind a tug in a second right now.
I think you would. Yeah.
Yeah. The time I towed it before, it was on a. When I towed the Doodlebug, it was on a Pulse 190, or what was it? What was it in 190?
What do they have? Those were.
The 19 meter.
Yeah.
The 19 meter. That's Pulse 19.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Out at Kitty Hawk, and again, it went real easy. So I'm not anticipating this to be really any different.